am ready to get started. Hopefully you are as well. So let's officially kick it off and let's go make some money. I went out for a little bit this afternoon. I feel like I was like in and out all afternoon just because I had a lot going on, so I didn't video this afternoon just because I feel like I've been like all over the place and piecing it together. So now you have me for an entire evening today, so I'll kind of see what we can get ourselves into. If you are just coming to my channel for the very first time, I am a gig worker that multi-apps with Doordash, Uber Eats, and Grubhub, and I take you guys along with me for my daily hustle and grind. And I always say I give you my good days, my bad days, and everything else in between, because everything else in between kind of covers it all. This is the order I am working on right now. Stacked order on Doordash. I'm kind of letting it marinate. I should say. I'm letting them get both orders ready. It's not ready for another like 3 more minutes, so you guys are keeping me company because they're usually on time, if not a little bit late. So I usually give them the full amount of time that they need to get their order. Now I have 2 orders ready. Doordash is in $1.50 peak pay. It's a weird peak pay tonight. It's like 4 to 6 and then 6 to 8 is $1.50. I don't know, it's very strange. It's not their normal times, but I'm not complaining because there's $1.50 peak pay. There's no quests going on with Uber tonight. Nothing that I saw going on with Grubhub tonight. So that is the breakdown. So let me go in, see whether my orders are ready, and I'm off. First order got dropped off, really easy drop off. It was supposed to be $7.75. There was a hidden tip in there. It ended up being $10.75. So then I dropped off the second of the stacked order. That too was supposed to be $7.75, and it upped to $8.75. So for a total of the stacked orders, it ended up being $19.50 instead of the $15.50. So little bits of hidden tips in each one of those, but hey, keeps a smile on my face. This next Doordash order intrigued me. $11.75, 7.2 miles. Some of it is highway driving. A majority of it is highway driving, so that's not too bad. What intrigued me is the 12 items, which to me it's a high item count. I just looked, it's $77. So I don't know, we'll see whether this order pays off more at the end. So I just got to it's a local smoke barbecue place, so they're usually either on time again or a little bit late, so I'm giving them like the full amount of time to make the order. So I have 2 minutes to spare, and then we're gonna go in. Doordash for Nicole C. I canceled that order. So I waited 10 minutes at the 10-minute mark. First of all, I kept checking on the order and no one seemed to know anything. At the 10-minute mark, I went up to them kindly and I said, listen, I just need like, if you can give me like a rough ETA on the order just so I can, you know, judge or I lied a little bit and said, so I can tell my customer because they keep texting me. And she came back. She goes, let me check. She came back. She's like, we're really backed up. It's going to be another 15-20 minutes. I'm like, nope, I'm out. Peace out, Cub Scout. I'm out the door. So I canceled the order. While I was in the last restaurant, this occurred, and it kind of opened my eyes because it really shows you how some restaurant associates perceive drivers or DoorDash. In this case, it was a DoorDash driver. So as I was waiting, another DoorDash driver came in, didn't say anything to the restaurant associates, and just shoved their phone into the associate's face and didn't even say, I'm here for an order. Literally just shoved the phone into the associates' faces. And they said, no, it's not ready yet. And they were really backed up. So he goes out and then comes back in, and he shoves the phone in their face again. He's just like, this order too? And they're like, no sir, no orders are ready yet. So he walks back out. Literally 5 minutes later, comes back in, doesn't say a word, just shoves the phone into their faces again without even saying a word. And they said, no, it's still not ready. And finally they said, listen, it's probably gonna be 15-20 minutes. And he walks back out, and then they started talking about him when he left, saying how rude that they don't even want to even help this DoorDash driver just because of him just shoving his phone into their faces. So to me, it was just like, wow, it really could be perceived that way, and that's how they were perceiving it. So it just makes me, I'm always kind and considerate and going into restaurants, and that's the way I will always be, but it's really interesting to see how restaurant associates perceive some drivers and the actions that they take with the restaurant. So anyway, on to the next order. I just took this DoorDash order. I just looked, it's 8 items, $101 subtotal, so maybe this is making up for the order I just canceled. Hi, how are you? DoorDash for Jenna? Jenna? Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Going back to the same restaurant I just picked up from. So 2 orders back to back, same restaurant. This time it's Grubhub though for an $11 order. It took me 3 miles to actually get here, so this should really be a 2-mile order once I have it and I'm on my way. So let's walk across the street again because I couldn't find parking again. I'm literally in the same exact parking spot that I parked in the last time. So I'm gonna go in and see if it's ready. Hi, how are you? Grubhub for Richard? Thank you so much. Have a good night. Hi, Uber Eats for Mark. Perfect. Thank you. took was, to me, was like the perfect scenario. I was about 7 miles away from where I like to be, and this order actually paid me to come back to the area that I wanted to be in, so bonus. It was weird though. So in the notes, it was a local high school, and it said leave at door. So I'm thinking, I'm like, this person like mistakenly put in the wrong address like for the weekday, because why would someone be at a high school? It's nighttime. So I'm like, that's strange. So I had messaged the customer, is this correct? Did you want me to deliver this to the high school and leave at door? And they said yes. And I'm like, oh, okay, well maybe they have an event going on that obviously I don't know about. So I pull up, and there's like this huge cheerleading extravaganza, I'll call that. I'll say it was probably a competition, but there were like cheerleaders everywhere. So I'm like, well, there goes my my theory. There is an event going on, but I just think it was really funny. So I'm now working on this order right now, and I was just getting an add-on, but the add-on's not good. But so I'm declining the add-on, but I'm going into this next restaurant to go pick up my next order. Hi, how are you? Have a good night, guys. People, but it was going to the same house. I think I looked just to see, I'm like, is that correct? According to the map it was correct, but then I saw 2 different customers, so then I went in and saw their addresses, and I'm like, yep, going to the same house. So 2 orders dropped off. I have this came in from Grubhub. It'll be my last order of the evening, a good way to end on a high note. And guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much for coming along with me. It is always fun and adventurous. If you're driving, please stay safe and healthy. Remember, kindness is always free. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.